All right, let's see here. Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning into the stream. And just remember, yes, before you tune in, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning into the stream here. All right, 1 second. I got to pull up this other chat. I want to make sure my charts look good before we get started here. All right, let's see. Yo, good morning. All right, yeah, we're gonna go over today, and then yeah, I want to find like at least 1 or 2 nice trades for today, and then want to end it off with some swings as well. All right, so we got that pulled up here. Hold on, just want to make sure that we're on. Okay. All right, good. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna pull up this other chat, and then I'm gonna send a couple requests. So if you're just popping in, good morning. We should be able to be on. All right, yeah, we're good. Yo, yes, you are. Good morning. What's up, Kenneth, my guy. All right, now, yeah, we're gonna send a couple notifications now. Yo, Ray, thanks for liking the stream. Yo, Victor, what's up? All right, yeah, excuse me. But yeah, let's go over the queues first, since we already have this pulled up. Already sent like 1 notification. Milo should be joining anytime soon, who knows. But yeah, let's do it. So as of right now, on the queues, we scroll, so we go to a weekly chart or whatever. You can easily see that there's nothing stopping us to this upside, right? So you scroll all the way back, at least candle-wise, there's not. So now let's go back to a nice 1-hour chart. Let's break this down here. And honestly, this is what I can see. All right, so we got empty space still under us here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this, and we're going to start fresh here. Getting into puts this morning. Tesla. All right, yep, got you, bro. We'll definitely take a look at there. All right, so this is what I see for the downside. So since we're talking about some puts, and I get it, this is not the cleanest setup. Obviously, this will be like a clean setup here. I still see empty space, which is below us. And what I like about this is, if we end up getting under 648, I see down to this, what, 647. So small move, nothing crazy. And then if I was in this one, if it ends up happening, I'll probably leave a couple runners trying to reach down to that 644 range. So that's what I like on the queues. So that's if we end up getting there. And then upside, this is what I had here. Yo, Stinky, what's up, bro? Good morning, man. Good morning. Are you feeling better this morning? Yo, Catherine, I feel great today. I don't know, like I feel way better. So today should be a good day. All right, so in upside, I had original box here. So I had an original box, what, here, and then seeing that we broke above, so we're above this 649, and for me to take this to the upside, this is what I'm looking at. So if we end up breaking and closing above, would like to see if we can retest this level for a nice push up. So that's what I would like to see. That's what I have on the queues there, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. We'll see how things play out for today. All right, so yeah, that's on the queues there. Now let's take a look at SPY. Yeah, Doc said I should get some rest. I did that. Maybe he wanted me to rest a little bit longer, but you know me, I gotta be here, so I'm pretty excited to be here. All right, yeah, let's take a look at SPY now. I feel like SPY actually has a decent setup. Yo, thanks for the gift, really appreciate it. Let me see here. So it looks like 610, 612. Okay. So SPY looks a little bit different. So it looks like we actually do have a box here. And then obviously we broke outside of this box here. Looks like we could end up trying to reach up to that 710 mark. Did see a little bit of more empty space above. So we break through that 710 range. We got empty space up to this, what, 712, which I like. So basically a little clean gap here. Nothing crazy, nothing wild. Obviously, you know, if this didn't pop up already, this empty space would have been absolutely crazy there. And yes, that imbalance is already hit. So for something like this is what I would do. Yo, Path, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. All right, so I still like this empty space. I still see up to that 710. That's if we, you know, end up going there. But for me, I probably won't chase into this. Kind of want to see if we can retest. So if we end up dropping, but we retest at this, like, hold on, that's a terrible circle. So we retest there around that, what, 708 range. Then we got some empty space still there. Obviously above that 710, we got a nice pocket there. So we'll see how this one plays out. It actually looks really good. And then let's say if I did get into the upside, I probably would leave runners, see if we can reach a lot more. So yeah, that's there. And then downside, let me see here. All right, so there is a lot of downside, just not as of this second here. Can I do IWM, yo? Yep, I got you. Yo, Chris, what's up, what's up? All right, so yeah, every day in the Discord, pretty much same thing. We look for the empty space. We got the POTTERBOX, of course. Obviously under that 707, there is a small little pocket down to this, what, 706. Nothing crazy, and then see down to that 704. That's if we end up getting there. So yeah, that's on SPY. That's what I can see, and yeah, let's keep on searching. All right, now we gotta do Tesla. Let's do what, IWM. All right, what else do we gotta do after this? Yes, if you have any requests, you can drop those in the comments. Hold on, what, PLTR? Okay, cool. Hold on 1 second here. Just making sure I'm not missing anyone else. All right, nice. All right, Tesla. Oops, not me do that. So with Tesla, I feel like, okay, so we got earnings on this, what, today? I believe that's what, aftermarket? Let me see. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just looking at the earnings calendar right here. If it'll load. There we go. So what is today? Wednesday. Yeah, so after close, we have earnings on this. So, I'll be completely honest. I don't think we'll have, you know, a crazy move on this today. As you can see, I got this big box here, which looks good. And right under us, we got some empty space here. So I got this clean gap up, no consolidation. I'm honestly favoring the downside, but let's go ahead and get rid of this. And I'm only wanting to just because, I mean, if there is like a day trading move, that's fine too. But we'll see how this plays out. I actually looked at this morning, and I seen a box. So seeing empty space here, seeing that we got a nice area of consolidation here, and it doesn't look too bad. I mean, we could end up, You know, that's if we do get a move. And, you know, a lot of times when I see like a play and it has earnings, it might not get like a crazy move until like after. But if it does want to get a move today, that's what I can see, which looks good. All right, cool. All right, yeah, so after this, we'll go over PLTR as well. All right. Yeah, that's what I can see there. And then let me go over the downside. So, will there be downside? Possibly. Could there be? Just maybe, you know? Let's see here. I don't know. I like that 45-minute. Okay, so this is what I seen here. So, yes, we got let me make sure this lines up on this 1 hour really quickly. Okay, it does. Okay, 45-minute. So there's obviously a box here, and then under this wall. So this is if we, you know, plan on dropping. Even though I think we might wait for it. But yeah, that's for today. If we get into that 382. Excuse me, there is a nice little pocket here, or a big pocket. But I also seen that we scroll through a bit. We got another box here. So another little clean little box. So yeah, for today, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did yesterday. Just gonna stay patient, wait for a nice play, and then if we can get it, that's fine. So it's kind of reminds me of like the Qs yesterday. So the first time it didn't want to give, and then I was like, dude, I still want this play. It looks absolutely amazing, and then we ended up smacking it. So going to stay patient for today, same thing, and then hopefully we can get a nice little move. So, all right, so that's on Tesla. Right now we're in consolidation, so I'll be honest. If we end up doing this, I definitely won't be touching it today. Obviously above that 390, I like up to that 396, and then might end up trying like a lot under that 385 if we drop. So if I move this box, you can see a little empty space move there. So yeah, that's what I can see. Yo, like, what's up, dude? So I mean, yeah, for the upside, I mean, obviously not telling anyone to get in or anything. So yeah, just make sure you're doing research. But that's if we do want to go up. I got above that 390, but right now we're just inside of a little bit of turbulence, a little bit of consolidation. So that's pretty much it. All right, so that's there. We got to do IWM, and then, so yeah, we'll do IWM, and then PLTR. We got, what, QBTS. We got, what else? Let me see here. WMT. Walmart. All right. Yo, Sam, what's up? BE. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll take a look there. So yeah, I'm just going to pull up all these other trades really quickly. MSFT. All right, nice. And then SPY, yes sir. Options by Chris, good to see you, bro. Let me take a look. Let's look at IWM on this 1 hour, maybe even a 30-minute chart might be good. Hold on, let me see here. Okay. Actually, it doesn't have a bad move. So, and I'm hoping that we can stay inside of this box here. So it looks like we have not a bad little move. So above that 277, there's empty space. Probably take up to that 279, but I want to see if we can get up to that 279.63, and then yeah, nice little pocket here. So I mean, it doesn't look bad. I want to see if we can get that. We got some empty space, which is above us. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Not terrible there. Downside, let me take a look here. So obviously, yes, there's some crazy pockets here, a little bit there. Let me see. Maybe even like a 30-minute chart. 30-minute probably be best. All right, so I'll be completely honest. This one's gonna look a little bit different. I will be honest. I don't feel like the downside has like the cleanest setup for today, just because like the empty space is. I feel like this is like a lot of consolidation to the downside. As for the upside, you can see like this is something that's really clean. Downside, you can see we got a lot of turbulence there. Still gonna count this as empty space. We get on that 275 down to that 274. Doesn't look too bad. Possibly a lot on that 276 if we get it. So yeah, still doesn't look bad, but you know, I like being completely honest. I mean, if the downside does want to hit, that's fine. Obviously there's that upside there too. So that's what I see. And yeah, just like yesterday, you could see like a few plays that ended up happening. Shout out to Karina hitting a few trades with us. So yeah, you can see what happened on all right, so yeah, this was yesterday. Obviously RCO, empty space. So if you are just joining the live stream, wanting to know what we do here, this is what we target into every day. So we got a POTTERBOX. Shout out POTTERBOX. Make sure to give them a follow, you know, a hug, a kiss. Make sure to do whatever you ask. You know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, empty space. That's what we want. And then we break outside of a consolidation. This is what we want. Obviously, yesterday for the Qs, it played around at first. So clean gap up. First time it didn't want to give. And then you can see we actually hit both TPs and a little bit more. And then yeah, that was that. So great little day on that. Want to see pretty much literally the same thing. So quick little trade. I gotta say, you can see what she did there. So shout out to all the ladies and gents inside the Discord as well. All right, now we'll do, hold on, what do we gotta do? IWM, we did that. POTR Chris, I got you, man. And then QBTS, or we'll actually do QBTS right now. Let's see here. Thoughts on MBT? You're pointing out FVGs and are calling them pockets? Well, I will say there's a lot of different names for the same thing. The only reason why we call them empty, or we call it empty space, is because we're using the POTTERBOX with it. So they both go hand in hand. I'm not just using the you know, I mean, if it makes you feel better, fair value gaps. But yeah, we just call it empty space, and then that's what we target after a POTTERBOX is broken, unless if we, you know, have a punchback through that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, on QBTS, this is what I had here, or this is what I have. So yes, we did end up closing under our box, but hopefully we end up staying under this 2089. So if we can do that, it looks good. And then there's still a lot of empty space below us. I don't know. I kind of want like a full position if it looks good. I feel like, you know, we have like some earnings that are still waiting to play out or whatever. So I'm still waiting on some earnings plays that, you know, go a little bit more. But yeah, that's what I can see there. Hopefully we stay under that 2089. Obviously we go back into the box here. We got some empty space, or we could end up going back up to the cost basis and then top of the box there. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I mean, if you I mean, some people use other strategies, it's fine. I mean, if it works for them, you know, go ahead. That's just what we use here. To be considered a box, is it 2 or 3 touches at top and bottom of the chop zone? I like, yeah, I personally like 2 or 3 points of contact or more. So, and I use like wicks and body candle. So like even the play from yesterday, I seen basically body candle, body candle, body candle, body candle there. Obviously ORCL. You know, I found the empty space first, and then I had the box. So there was a body candle there, and then you can see body candle, So yeah, I like to go like 2-3 points of contact. Obviously, the more the better. So if we can have 1,000 points of contact, that's fine with me. If it's like if I see like a area of consolidation, but we only have like 1 point of contact, I'll be a little bit iffy on it. But if I take it out, it'll probably be a little bit lighter. That's just how I do things. Yo, Richie, what's up? What's up? All right, now let's do POTR. What? MBT. So yeah, that's just hold on, let's see. One second here. Let me pull this up really quickly and make sure we're still running. Okay, yeah, we're still on. Yeah, so POTR, hold on, what, SPY? We gotta go over what? MBT. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna ask me about, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna ask me about what? Yo, wait, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, Hold on. Hold on, guys. 1 second here. Yo, we're back. All right, 1 second here. Yo, we're good, we're good. Hold on. Did it turn off? Did it turn off? Are we back on? Did it turn off? Are we back on? Hold on. Are we back on now? Alright, yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, we're good. We're back on. Alright, it's cool. Alright, let's see here. What else we got today? Yeah, my bad. My doorbell was ringing. I was like, yo, who's that? But I think it was the wrong house. I was like, I don't remember ordering anything, but yeah, my bad on that. My bad. Someone was ringing the doorbell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so let's see here. What do we got? When let me see. When are you live trading again? What's today? Wednesday. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow, Friday, but want to do it tomorrow, honestly. Tomorrow will be great. Might even try to catch one on this stream in about what? We got like an hour or 2 hours. So yeah, that's my thought process. All right, so yeah, POTR. So, we did end up breaking outside this box here, but we made more structure. So, this is what I want to do on this. And we still got empty space above us. So, my final target has not been changed at all. I've only been changing up the box here. So, for the upside, we still need to basically break outside of this, 148 into this empty space here, which looks good. So yes, we got empty space, which is above us. And if we do end up getting that, looks good. So basically on that 4 hours, so my 4 hour box, I had it what? Above that 147.36. So we would have to, of course, stay above that in order for us to hit this empty space above us. So that looks good. Downside, I still have this. I'm honestly gonna change it up and hit it on or use the pretty much the same box that I had. And then, there's this downside now. So that's if we break under that 142.59. There's some empty space there, which doesn't look too bad. So yes, we got a nice little pocket here as well. So yeah, as of right now, we're still inside this box here. And I feel like a lot of these plays will be inside the box, but we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, as of right now, I'll definitely keep an eye out on this one for today. See if we end up getting that breakthrough this wall here. All right, cool. So yeah, that's what PLTR. All right, nice. Okay, PLTR, we did that. We didn't do SPY yet either, or I think we did. Ooh, okay. It looks like we dropped here. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let's see where the Qs are at. Let's see where Qs is currently sitting at right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, we'll do SPY. So, like I said on this, we would need, and I might have to tweak this chart up just a bit here. So, like I said, we already closed above and went into this empty space here. So yeah, we had this clear gap down. right now. And yes, in about 8 minutes, we're going to get another candle close. So I kind of would like to see how we close here. And then would like to see some empty space. I'll be honest, the downside, it doesn't look as clean today. Or at least this downside, it doesn't. So yes, we got empty space under us here, which I like under that, what, 707 range. So if we get down there, that looks decent. I think I had a box here as well. So if we dropped under this, what, 706, there's down to that 704 range. So that's what I can see there. That's if we do end up getting that break through that box. All right. So I might have to tweak this box up here in a second. So I'll come back to this in a minute. But yeah, that's what I had to the downside. So I feel like it's just a lot of consolidation here and here. But yeah, if we drop, we got a couple of downside movements, which don't look too bad. So all right, let's see here. He said, please do American Airlines. All right, yeah, no worries. And yeah, if you have any requests, any more requests, you can drop those in the comments. I will be going back over this one in about like 6 minutes or 7 minutes or so. All right, so Q's pretty much same thing. I like the downside a little bit better on this one, only because there is this empty space under that 648. We get under there. Obviously, nice little pocket down to that 647, and then probably leave a couple runners trying to reach some of this downside here. So it doesn't look bad. Hopefully we end up getting a nice little empty space, move to the downside. Yo, Luis, what's up? All right, cool. So we did that. We're going to do that. Futures here. Let me see. Let me see here. Ooh, okay. Yeah. On this is what I see here. So move that back. Empty space above that, what, 78 range up to that 82. So there's a big pocket here, which that's if we can get a close over this box. We got some empty space, which is above us. So that's what I can see there. All right, now let's take a look. Walmart, McDonald's. So Walmart. Oh, dude, we didn't even go over Microsoft either. Let me take a look here. MCD. So McD's. What else do we got here? So what? QBTS. I don't think we. No, we did go over that, but we'll go over that as well. Hold on. Tesla. Yeah, I got my eyes on Tesla today. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, Walmart. Yeah. So. That looks really good. Yeah, Walmart doesn't look too bad. All right, so what I can see here. Sorry about that, but hold on. Let me see. Let's see. That looks really, really good. That looks amazing, actually. So I've seen the 24 hours. So the 24-hour box looks amazing, but I feel like if we run, I kind of want to use like a lower time frame for this. Let me see. Yeah, that looks fire. All right, this is my box here. We gotta get above this, what? 129. If we break above that, there's some empty space up to this 133 range. So we got a nice little pocket there. But let's say if we don't want to run, but we're still above, at the end of the day, still looks really good. So I'll keep my eye on this one if we can get there. Got a nice little pocket above us here, so you can see little clean gap down. And if we can get through that box, if we can break through it, looks decent there. So that's on WMT. All right. Obviously that 24-hour looks so yeah, that looks decent. All right, let me go ahead and write some things down. I don't think I've written anything else down yet on a couple of these charts here. So give me one moment. So what, American Airlines? All right, MSCRO Michael, what's up, dude? All right, we got Walmart. We got that done. It looks good to me. I'm writing some things down, so just give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry for the delay. All right, nice. Yo, Hunter, what's up? Coin, and then what? Google? All right, cool. Sounds like a plan. All right, now let me take a look here. We didn't do what? AA? No, hold on, let me see. Microsoft. Yeah, send down that ticker. Oh my gosh, please type. There we go. All right, coin, we didn't do that. McDonald's, QBTS, Tesla. What else do we got? I was like, hold on. All right, American Airlines, we got that pulled up as well. So coin, AAL. I was like, I know I'm not tripping. I know it's something like like this. It's all good. All right, weekly chart. Let's take a look here. So I scroll back to this weekly chart, and I'll be honest, I don't see anything that I like here. So yeah, let's go down to a nice little 24-hour. Let's see if there's something I like, and I don't. So we'll keep on going down, and I think the 4-hour or possibly even a 2-hour could be good. Ooh, okay. Okay. So this is what I have here. Make sure it lines up. Okay. Yo, DJ, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So yeah, we got some empty space under us here, and this is what I would like. So you can see where buyers obviously have that control here. So that's at that 1175, and we basically would like a break through this box, and if we can break through it, we got some empty space, which is here. So that doesn't look bad at all. That's if we do want to get this continuation. But I will say, let's just say if we end up rejecting this, so if we end up closing under and then we go back into the box, could see some upside. So that's all I could see. That is on AAL. All right, nice. Not a bad move though. Not a bad move. All right, coin. Let's take a look here. Yes, sir, man. No worries. My bad for taking too long. I know I usually take a little bit long on going over plays. I just try not to, like, how can I say this? Half-ass it. Yeah, that's the word for it. Oh yeah, if you're in the Discord, Rug sent some charts in there, so you'll be able to see it as well inside the Discord. All right, coin, man, I still like this a lot. Yeah, so excuse me. So we got empty space here above us, that 211 range, which we did not get a candle close above. You can see this is why we ended up dropping there. So I still like above that 211. Would like to see like a nice candle body close outside that box. So a 24-hour candle, which we failed to do as of this second. Let me take a look at this downside here. So don't want to get rid of this bigger box. Want to get, hold on, let's see here. Let's say screw that. Where are we at? Honestly, let's go to a nice 1 hour, 2 hour charts. I don't know. I think I really like the upside a lot more, man. Yeah, the upside just looks a lot better to me. I will be honest with you. I don't really like this as a box. I don't think this is a box here. I mean, you know, it is an area consolidation. We just don't have, you know, good top box. Obviously, bottom wall here. On that 203, there's empty space down to that 199. So there's a gap here. You know, there's a little gap if we can get under that 203 range. But yeah, that's what I could see. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad. So there's that empty space, which looks really good. So hopefully we end up getting that. And then, yeah, that's what I would like to see if we can. Oh, shoot. What happened? Yo, we're back on live. Sorry, I'm not sure why it went off like that. All right, cool. We should be back on. So McDonald's queues. Yeah, we're back on. We're back on. Yeah, I got disconnected here. Yeah, we're back on. So yeah, I sent a couple notifications. So we'll finish this little day up here, and then yeah, that'll be that. So 1 second here, guys. Yo, we're back. We're back. Sorry we got disconnected, but we're here. Yo, Melrose, what's up? Thanks for liking the stream again. Yeah, we're on. All right, so McDonald's here. Obviously the downside is hitting right now, right? So yeah, we had this nice little empty space move here. So as you can see here, we had empty space. This was a nice little swing trade. We got a break above, and then we ended up going all the way up to where I wanted to break through more, but we did not get another close outside that box. So I still have above this 311 range. So if we get above there, There's that empty space up to that 322, which looks good. And then, let me take a look here. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? All right, we can go ahead and get rid of all this. This is what I see here, which, you know, it doesn't look bad. So yeah, we still got empty space above us. What I'm thinking about this is I'm hoping that we make more consolidation. So I would like more points of contact, because I feel like this isn't going to be, you know, a valid box here. So above that 302, there's empty space up to this, what, 306 range. So that's what I would like to see. That's if we do end up getting back above. And then obviously, yeah, on that 24-hour time frame, we somehow get back above this 311. We got a lot of empty space above us here, so clean little gap there, which doesn't look too bad. All right, so that's there. Let's do Google. Do we have that pulled up? I don't think so. So Google, let's do it. Or actually, we can go and look at this one here. So Goog. All right, so yeah, Google. I don't really have any other words for it. Obviously, we had the empty space, which ended up hitting, as you can see. So we got to close above. First couple of days, we did want to make a move, but beautiful close outside the box. And then we had this nice little push up into this empty space. So hopefully it does end up seeing that, what, 348. So it doesn't look too bad there. I do like how we're sitting above our end balance. Let me see here. So yeah, as long as we can sit above our end balance, that's what I'm liking there. And it also looks like, you know, we have a box here. So let's just say if we, you know, do plan on dropping, we got some empty space under us. So basically seeing an area of consolidation. And if we break outside of this area of consolidation here, there's a nice little gap to this downside. So it still looks good. It still looks decent. Hopefully we end up getting a move. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. That's on Google. That's what I can see there. Obviously, I'm still favoring the upside to hit that 348 though. So we'll see how that plays out. Did I do QBTS? Let me see here. I think I did. But yeah, we'll go over it again. Good to see you, Chosen. Hopefully having a great one, bro. So I'll be honest, man, we're kind of like at the same spot we were, or near the same spot pretty much, where we kind of closed at. She said people in HE double hockey sticks want ice water. Dang, that's crazy. All right, so yeah, I do like how we're still underneath our wall. So under that, what, 2089. So there's still a lot of empty space. Obviously, I'm not in like any crazy like positions. Want to see how this will react, and then hopefully we get this nice little push down to this empty space there. So looks like we built a little bit of turbulence at this. You could see that 2034 that we would have to break through. So if we break through that, lots of empty space under us, which looks good. Yo, Liz, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, that's on the QBTS. So yeah, we got to break under that 2035, 36 range, and then hopefully we see this empty space there. So it actually looks good. All right, Tesla, AAL. We did AAL. Yeah, we did that. I do remember doing that. I think we did coin. Okay, cool. And I do have to go back over SPY. I got to go back over SPY, and then Tesla. We're gonna go over that. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Tesla. All right, yeah. I got something on Tesla. That's if we want to move today, all right? Not saying that we will, but I'll tell you what, we do got some empty space here. So what looks good to me, and I'm glad that we're not outside of our box. I'm glad that we're still inside of this consolidation zone. So as you can see, we got empty space, which is above us. And yeah, this is all that we look for every single day. You can see we're inside of consolidation now. So this is something that I don't want to trade. I want us to break outside of consolidation. So we get above that 390. There's that empty space up to that 396. So it literally looks like all these same other plays that we have. Clear gap down. They literally look alike. Clear gap down. Literally looks alike. It's just different. And then want us to break outside of our box and then have that empty space. So, and obviously that hasn't happened yet. And then yeah, downside, I got under, so I have under this 382. So officially I like under that 382 because there's a crazy pocket here. So if I scroll in, and I've been waiting for this play, for this, seems like for a while. But yeah, that looks really good if we can get it. Then possibly a speculation at 385. So, but basically seeing that there's a pocket under us if we can get under there. So I still like it. It looks good. Hopefully can make a move today. So that's that. All right, cool. And yeah, that's what we do every day in the Discord. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I stop out, find a new trade, or try to find a re-entry, and that's it. And yeah, if you do want to join the Discord, you can join the free chat. Honestly, join the free chat if you like. VIP chat is there too. Got these codes that will be ending tomorrow, so you can see put bros 40 inside the chat there. Ooh, that looks good. All right, so now spot. I do want to get rid of this and start again. All right, we'll start again on this. Yo, market cap traders, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. So hold on, we got some empty space above us here. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. So I'm going to be completely honest. This is not really a box here. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. It looks. So yeah, there is a nice pocket here of this empty space, and I still like the upside. But if I took this, it'll probably be a little bit more lighter for me, just because I just don't like the points of contact here. But yeah, if we end up getting above that 708, there's a pocket up to that 710, and then that 711, which doesn't look bad. Right now, I do like how we're inside of consolidation though, so you know the moves aren't just moving without us or whatever. So yeah, that's what I can see there. All right, cool. And yeah, honestly, let's go over. So what SPY? Let's go over meta too. Let's see what the damage is. All right, cool. Yo, Luis, thanks for liking the stream, bro. Appreciate it. All right, I think I had this on a 4 hour. No, I didn't. Actually, we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of it. 2 hour, 4 hour looks good. 1 hour, pretty much same thing. So what? That's 675. 675. Okay. So the 1 hour actually looks good. I'm going to use the 4 hour targets though. So yeah, we got a nice pocket here. And then I'll be honest with you. This is something I'll probably watch for today as well. So no reason for me to hide or to do any of that. But if we get a move, this is definitely on my watch list today. So clear gap down there, empty space. So that's if we get above that 675. There's a nice pocket above us, which looks good. And then on the 1 hour, I drop down. I would have to break through this 675, 77 range. And then obviously I can look at a lower time frame and see the different types of. It's like a story. It's like, okay, what are we doing in the lower time frames? Can I take a lower time frame? Definitely can. Just a little bit of turbulence there that I would have to get through. So, yeah, that actually looks really good. We'll see if we can get a nice little play on this today. So meta. All right, cool. All right, one second. I gotta send a couple. right, so yeah, that looks good. We did that. Qs, let me see where we're at. See if we end up. So Qs, and let me see where SPY is. Hold on, give me a second. I just want to see where we're sitting at right now. All right. Okay, Qs and SPY. All right. Nice, nice. Hold on, send a couple messages inside the Discord, so if you're already in there, you'll be able to see these as well. Let me see here. What else do we got? Hold on. So I said, all right, cool. Yeah, send a couple messages inside the Discord, so you're there. You'll be able to see those. All right, nice, nice, nice. All right, so yeah, we still got empty space here, below us. So that's if we do want to drop today. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I'm not gonna rush into anything. Obviously, I'm gonna be honest. This is not like the best setup. Obviously, there is that empty space, which looks good. So hopefully, we end up getting a nice little move. All right, all right. What else do we got? Yo, Landon, what's up? Yeah, I do like Tesla for today. Tesla looks actually pretty good. I feel like it looks clean. Obviously, I can't promise anything. Can't promise we'll get a move or anything like that. But I do like how we're sitting inside of this POTTERBOX here. Hopefully, we break out. Honestly, I would like the upside. So hopefully, we get the upside. But I mean, if we do drop. Oh, brother, we got a nice little move here. So either way, it looks good. But yeah, I guess we're gonna just have to see how things play out. If we can get a nice little move, that will be wonderful. So yeah, we got Tesla. We got a couple other ones. I feel like, hold on. So Q's is trying to make a push here. I really like. I think SPY's upside looks better than the Q's. So I'll be watching SPY too. Obviously, if it leaves me, that's fine. I probably won't rush into anything. I really want it to show me. So if we get it, that's also fine too. Kind of would want to see a close, and then if we can hold above. Obviously, downside on the keys looks a lot better though, but the upside looks really good on SPY. So we'll see how that plays out for today. We'll see. We'll see. MSTR. Ooh, dude, I think. Let me see here. So it looks like we're getting a little move up here. Oh wow. All right. 77. Okay, so it looks like it's trying to reach up to that 177, and then I'm seeing that that's another area of consolidation that we would have to break through, which was that 180. We get that move. There's a pocket up to that 185, which doesn't look too bad. So nice little pocket here if we can get that. So not a bad move. Want to see if that can happen there. All right, cool. Sounds good. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I will be in the Discord, so I got a lot of typing to do as usual. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I will be back. I'll be on live actually tomorrow for Market Open, so you can watch that. Or I'll be back on live in about an hour. I know I missed yesterday, but yeah, I'll be in the Discord now. If you want to join up, links in the bio. You can join the free chat. Honestly, VIP chat is there. Put bros40 for that code. But yeah, if you don't want to join, no worries. I'll be back on live, so you can join my free live streams as well. So yes, thank you all so much. Have a blessed one, guys and gals. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.